Hi friends. So today I just kind of wanted to talk about working from home. I had the opportunity to work from home recently, which I actually haven't been doing at all. So it was my first experience since I've joined, and I learned a lot of things. Of course, the technology side is a bit lacking, so it could get frustrating sometimes, but we do use Microsoft Teams to communicate to some extent. So uh, that was okay. Uh, what was interesting though was the fact was how we use the Teams, and I guess depending on the company, regardless of it being Japanese or not, there there could be a more stringent reporting system depending on the culture of a company. And in my previous company, we were very free. So if I was working at home, I never really had to report anything. There was a lot of trust. Um, and so and there was also a lot flex time hours, so I could just start whenever I want and end whenever I want, as long as I had the core hours finished and logged, and also got my work done. That was expected of the employees. Um, and there's pros and cons to that. But at my current company, it's a lot more stringent. So you would report in a Teams group chat when you start working, when you get off for lunch, when you start working again after lunch, and again when you leave. And people also kind of message what work they'll be doing. And I guess thinking back, my initial reaction was kind of disbelief, but this was a bit of a reaction based off of my previous work, comparing it to from my previous work where I was just so free that learning that I had to kind of message to everyone on the team to let them know on the team chat when I'm starting, when I'm ending, felt very restrictive and overbearing. So my first reaction was that I didn't like it, and I've only done it once, so it's not like I've gotten used to it already. But after doing it and thinking about it while working, I realized that it is kind of nice if you interpret it not from a they're checking up on you angle, but more of a hey, we're still working as a team angle. Uh, and if you kind of communicate in that sense, it kind of creates. You could see it as a way of creating more team oriented culture, because I definitely, now that I was thinking back to my previous work where I didn't need to talk to anyone. I still did, but over time, I worked from home for like 6 months, now going into the office for 3 months at one point. I definitely felt disconnected at certain points, especially when I didn't check in every day or talk to someone every day. So there's definitely a sense of distancing versus reporting in. Um, I felt connected, and I felt like I was still working with everyone. Um, and that and just changing that perspective in my brain really helped me kind of accept and go along with this approach. Of course, that was only one experience, and so maybe I'll change my mind over time. And of course, it's not that I suddenly 100% approve. I still have this resistant feeling inside me regarding this, but uh, you know, it wasn't too bad, I guess, in the sense of I could appreciate, number one, knowing that people were checking in, especially when everyone was liking each other's check-in and check-out time. But also number two, it did keep me focused to some extent. It had been so long since I worked from home, I definitely wasn't used to it. And as I mentioned, this system kind of being old, it was really frustrating and I was losing focus a lot. So typing that in kind of reconnected me with the work. And so, yeah, I guess those two aspects kind of made me appreciate it. Anyways, those were just my random thoughts when I got to re-experience working from home again. And yeah, hopefully I could do maybe a few more over the next month, but we'll see. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you guys up again another time. Bye.